Hey everybody, this video brings me and Chris out to Hammonton, New Jersey, and the reason why we are back here today is to check out Mazza Antique Marketplace. I apologize, I'm not entirely sure how you pronounce that name, but I'm digging the sign outside. Antiques, retro, weird stuff, cool junk, that away, and that is the way we're gonna go. I don't know, when I see cool, retro, weird junk, I mean, I am completely 100% sold. I want to see what weird junk they have, and all right, I'm seeing junk. Kind of looks weird. First thing I'm seeing when I walk in here is a pound puppy, which is really, really awesome. I'm so happy I still have my pound puppy from when I don't have my pound puppy from when I was a kid. Somebody gave me back one of my pound puppies from when I was a kid. It was this one right here. It was Couple Spots. I love my Couple Spots pound puppy, although I think this is one of the newer ones. They re-released them, and I could be wrong about that, but this one looks a little bit more modern, like he's a teeny tiny bit maybe more smaller. His ears are definitely a bit tinier than what I have, but it's definitely the same model, same print. That is so cool. And they got some VHS tapes as well. Ooh, I'm seeing Dragonflies back there. Oh, hold on. All right, for a second, I was thinking I was gonna pass on this, but it actually has its lenticular card. I think I already have this, but mine does not have that. Like I said, I already have this. I just don't have the lenticular card. Do I really want to be paying $5 for something I technically already own and that just sits on a shelf without the lenticular card showing anyway? I mean, kind of, but I should probably be good. There's a whole bunch of Disney stuff here as well, like this Annette Funny Jello Bear Company teddy bear. That's really cool. And they've got a Minnie Mouse. Is this a cookie jar? No, it's just a ceramic Minnie Mouse. That is also really, really awesome. And I know somebody's gonna leave a comment down below. Yes, it's not Annette Funny Jello, but if you're a fan of a certain 80s, 90s sitcom, you know what I'm talking about. Leave a comment down below. Speaking of Disney, they have some film sales here as well. These are cool. They've got some Jungle Book. They've got Chernobog there from Fantasia. And oh my gosh, some Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. Those are pretty cool. Jungle Book's awesome, but I don't know which one's better. That one or that one? Leave a comment. Actually, don't leave a comment. Those are cool. I just found one that's a little bit more cooler. They've got a Captain Hook back there. All right, Captain Hook for the win. That's my vote. I keep joking about me possibly collecting more stuff in the future, but if I were to collect more stuff, this would be one of the things I would collect. Donatello, not Ninja Turtle stuff, just Donatello stuff. This looks kind of bootleggy, but it also looks kind of amazing. What are they asking on this? It is only $10 for this Donatello TMNT plush. Here's the problem. I would collect more stuff. I honestly would. I would love to collect more things. TMNT, maybe some more Disney stuff, Christmas, of course, but I really don't have the room. I like how as soon as I say more Disney stuff and Christmas stuff, the first thing I see is Disney Christmas. Here is a Mickey Santa Claus. That is actually really, really awesome. I mean, it's not super vintage. Not sure this is the kind of Christmas stuff I would collect, although sitting under a tree, that would look pretty amazing. Although as much as I love Christmas, I do also still love Halloween. Not sure if this is a Beisel or not. Kind of looks like it. Doesn't actually say. They're asking, oh gosh, $42 for the Screaming Black Cat. I mean, it's pretty awesome. It's pretty amazing. It obviously is very much vintage. I don't know, is $45 amazing though? Halloween people, Stephanie, comments down below. Oh, forget the Halloween. I'm finding more vintage Christmas stuff here, and I'm seeing something I really, really want. I need one of these trees in my life. They're only, I mean, honestly, $65 for this. Not a bad deal. That's actually fairly well priced. The only thing is, I don't know if these are all the original like ornaments on here or the original lights on here, because every one is like different. So I don't know if that's how they came or if they sort of just like pieced this together. I don't know. Here's a smaller one that actually looks complete for only $45. I still kick myself because I found one of these for like $20 at a Goodwill maybe like a year or so ago, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I had one of those when I was a kid, but I don't want it. Why did I not buy that? The Christmas troll is also really, really cool. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, I think I had this back in the day because Yes, I used to collect troll dolls in the 90s when I was a kid. Hey, troll dolls were really, really popular back in the 90s. Why would I not have collected these? $20 for that. I don't know, maybe a good deal. Should I start collecting troll dolls as well? See, I just need to be like Chris, where I collect anything and everything. And by the way, if you're wondering where exactly Chris is, no, he did not actually skip ahead today. Today, he's being good. He's just somewhere else picking up something. The whole reason why we're here today is because he's getting some kind of like deal on Muppets, I believe Records, if I'm not mistaken, and he's off somewhere looking at those and picking those up. So technically, I guess today I'm cheating and I'm skipping ahead. It's about time. Well, apparently Chris is not the only one finding records today, because I just found some B-52s, and I don't usually get excited about records, but this is the B-52s. This is Wild Planet. If I'm not mistaken, this is the album, yes, with Private Idaho. This is so awesome. B-52s, by far one of my all-time favorites. I guess we'll say 80s into the early 90s band. They're one of those bands that like I always enjoyed the music of, and then I actually started to listen to more and more and more, and of course all the stuff that wasn't like radio hits, and I realized this is literally one of the greatest bands ever. If you guys haven't listened to like the non-radio hit stuff, listen to it. It's just as good, if not even better. Nope, wait a minute, that's it. I call it. I found the thing I want to pick up and take home today. They've got a Batmobile here. No big deal. It works too. A working Batmobile ride. This is what I want in my house. If I just brought this home, do you think the wife would care? Do you think she would mind? I know Sean wouldn't care. Sean would be all about me bringing this home. Yeah, Brittany might freak out a little bit, but I mean, what's a divorce over a Batmobile, right? I was just handed quarters to make the thing work. I kind of wish Sean was actually with me now, but we're gonna do this. Oh my gosh.
Please do not leave your child unattended while riding the ride. Enjoy the ride, kids.
Oh my gosh. Yep, okay. Brittany, I'm sorry. I'll start following the divorce paperwork tomorrow. This is coming home with me. It's been like 3 minutes since I last put 50 cents inside that Batmobile, and it's still playing. Yeah, back in the day, we used to actually get our money's worth. I don't know where Chris is. Again, he's still off looking at those records somewhere, but I've got to show him this. Are they really? Is that's 4, not 400, right? This is a Yogi Bear mirror. Look at that. That is so cool. I've got a feeling that Chris is not only going to be buying records today, but he's probably going to be buying that too. I've always wanted one of these Kit Kat clocks. I've never had one. I've seen vintage ones. I've seen newer ones. I've actually thought about picking up some of the newer ones before because they're not all that expensive. I don't know. I've never had one. I kind of feel like I should get one for the library. Have they ever done like a movie themed one, or like a Batman one, or a Ninja Turtles one, or something like that? If they've done a cool retro one, I'm going to look into that. Maybe I would pick one of those up to finally have one in the library. I mean, yes, I know Kit Kat clocks just in general are retro, but I mean like a retro Kit Kat clock. I have finally found Chris. And again, the whole reason why we came in here in the first place was for Chris to actually buy the Muppets records. And I mean, you're picking up a few there.
I'll show you these in a second. But
there's a whole bunch of Muppet records in there. That's
unfortunately, this one was she
written on.
She wrote on the
okay. So these are the ones that aren't like in the best condition.
And the record's not in the best shape, but there's some pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, there are some really cool ones in there.
These ones are really cool, but again, the records are not in great shape.
Okay.
I would have been picking these three.
Oh, what's the Fairy Tale album?
This is the Sesame
Street
Fairy Tale.
Cool. I've never seen the artwork on that. That's actually really cool. That would look neat framed.
And this was interesting because it's like an illustrated.
All right, that one's cool too.
Yeah, I would have picked those three up, but the records are not great.
But the ones oh my gosh, what is that one?
So Miss Piggy's aerobic.
I have never seen that.
And it has its poster inside. The record's not great, but I'm grabbing it basically for the poster itself.
That is
really,
cool.
Really cool.
I kind of want to just hang the poster up in my house.
Really
that's
cool.
That's awesome.
Then we have the Sesame Street 2 original cast album.
Very cool.
Very cool. Sesame Street Sings, which is this is a better copy of the one down there.
Nice.
We have Grin and Giggle with Big Bird and Oscar.
Very cool. Oh, what?
And little Uncle Remus here, Song of the South. Just to sweeten the deal.
How much you paying for the Uncle Remus one?
Don't you worry about nothing. Don't you worry about my Uncle Remus. Put that in the back just for me.
Just like that, I'm no longer having any fun. You know what? There was a really cool thing I saw over that I was going to show you. Forget it. Let's just go home. You know, I want to point something out here. So Chris is the Muppet guy, and a lot of times when I come across Muppet stuff that he already has, I hand it over to him anyway, like that Kermit that one time, all kinds of stuff I hand over to you. And if I'm not mistaken, didn't we just have a conversation where I handed some stuff over to you and you were like, oh well, yeah, if I find some stuff that you want to sell, I'll hand it over to you because I owe you. You do owe me. So I'm thinking that Uncle Remus, I'm thinking
You want this, Miss Piggy?
No, I'm thinking you owe me. See,
Checker?
that's how it's gonna be. It's yeah, Dave, I owe you something. I owe you a couple things. Yeah, I'll give you something cool to resell. Don't worry. No, you're gonna give me some crap that like doesn't really go for very much. You're like, oh, here's this thing you can make like $5 off, Dave. There you go. Now when it comes to something awesome and something cool like the Uncle Remus, no, you're not gonna hand that over, are you? Of course not. That you owe me. You already owe me like 10 things, and that like just give me that one. And we'll make up for all of them. Come on. I can't even get excited over anything anymore. I'm like, oh, there's a really cool like Halloween blow mold, and I just don't care.
If you drank, you could saddle up to the bar here and tell the bartender all your woes.
You still owe me pretty sure this actually won't fit me. It was made for kids, but $30 for a Legion of Doom cap. Yeah, I'm thinking it's time to retire this one and start rocking this one. Unfortunately, though, it is kind of falling apart. Honestly, though, if that would fit me, I would wear that. Chris, so wow, what's this? You don't need this, do you?
I don't. That's really cool. It's the 3rd anniversary Labyrinth comic.
Darn it! I'm gonna find something cool, and you're gonna hand over that Uncle Remus. You're gonna hand it over. Thought I had him for a second. We were just talking about Dunkin' Donuts and how it's awful that they're just called Dunkin' now and don't actually really have any donuts. I mean, if you want 4 different varieties of donuts, you're good to go. Literally, I can get more and better donuts at my local grocery store than I can at Dunkin' Donuts these days, which is kind of a shame. But here's a time to make the donuts coffee mug. Do you guys remember that ad campaign? I loved those commercials. I used to love Dunkin' Donuts. That store just isn't what it used to be. I'll be honest, this is not a wrestler I'm super familiar with. This is Big John Studd. I don't know why I don't really remember him. Was he like one of the big ones, one of the popular ones? Should I remember Big John Studd? Leave a comment down below. I'm loving the fact that this is a WWF mug though. This is really, really cool. They're only asking $10 on this. I have a feeling I should probably be picking that up, right? Some of you guys out there are gonna yell at me for not grabbing that for the store. $10 on that, probably a good deal. It's still no Uncle Remus Song of the South, but it is pretty, no, I'm never gonna let that go. But it is still pretty amazing. They've got a Batman, the official movie book here, hardcover. They're only asking $10 on this, which already is kind of an amazing deal, but it's actually going to be, if I pay cash, 25% off. This looks to be like it's in really good condition. I don't think it's coming apart. Looks like the spine is pretty good on it, and everything else looks pretty minty as well. I'm thinking for only $7.50. I should probably be grabbing this for the store. Look up to see what these are selling for. Let's just say more than $7.50.
So I think you may need a wardrobe adjustment. Just go with me on this one. Does Barry Manilow know that you raid his wardrobe? Because we got Barry Manilow all up in this place. So if you need a wardrobe adjustment, he's your man.
Stealing my records and you're making fun of my clothing?
More of a Breakfast Club joke.
You guys are going to be seeing so much more Greg and Rick and Joe and Stephanie in my videos coming up. Hope you guys enjoy that. How have I gone from like never seeing these before to now seeing them twice in one day? They've got couch potatoes here. At the last store we were in, they had couch potatoes. I've never seen these. I honestly did not know these were a thing. They're just plush potatoes that come in a really cool packaging on a couch. That's pretty amazing, but clearly, once you take them off the couch, they're not nearly as cool because they're literally just a plush potato. Although, when I say that out loud, plush potato, all right, that's actually kind of cool. All right, guys, so that's going to do it for Mazza's Antique Market. I asked, it's Mazza, not Mazza. So anyway, guys, good news. And no, it's just all good news. So first off, did you hear how much they gave this to me for?
No.
I think they're not very math savvy here. $2.50 for this.
Nice.
It was supposed to be $7.50 with tax. $2.50 just total. I don't know what that's about, but I will take a Batman hardcover, the official movie book of the movie for $2.50. That is awesome. Grabbing that for the store. And yeah, Chris found Waterworld.
I found this Waterworld board game.
Is that for your collection though?
It's not for my collection.
Oh, well then you got to hand that over to me, right?
Is for your collection? No.
No, you
So-
owe me still. Okay, so this is
with my other Waterworld things I picked up.
this is the other bit of good news for you guys. So the rules officially all for Chris now. So there are rules of the hunt, you know, handing things over and whatever. This guy here, always skipping ahead, already breaking the rules to begin with, and then I find some cool Muppet stuff, and I'm like, here you go, Chris. And he's like, all right, I owe you some stuff. He finds Waterworld. He finds Song of the South stuff. Does he hand any of it over to me? None of it gets handed over to me.
You need it for your collection?
No, you didn't. No. You did not say you're handing stuff over for your collection. You said you're handing stuff over for selling. And all he's like, yeah, I know, I got you. Rules are officially over. They are suspended for this guy.
Rules?
Nope,
Right.
no rules for this guy anymore. So, all right, guys, that is it. So, as always, just try to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and of course, check down below for links to Patreon, Spreadshirt, and the Cinematic the store. It came from Cinematic this on Instagram. And that's it. And I will see you guys in the next video. All right. Muppet.
And Waterworld and Selling the South stuff.
Wow.
And Muppet stuff.
No link down below to Muppet stuff. I will see you guys in the next video. You're fired. Bye.